Hello, everyone. I figure live now. Hey, that's good. Welcome in. Welcome in Strength Chat with the trainer Lando. Well, today here you understand how you can double your strength. And if you're 10 years younger, in your 40s and beyond, even if you have or if you don't have exercised before. So the subject today is feel 10 years younger and you double your strength in your 40s and beyond doing this exercise. Probably before I just kick off here. You notice my head going right and left a little bit. It's because I've got in front of me my computer, and on my left I've got here I've got my phone. What happens is I cannot get everything together: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Um, well, just on the same platform I use, but that's not a problem. That's why I need to have my computer in front of me and my phone on my left, and that's why you see my head. I'm looking. Sometimes some people are just watching me on desktop, and sometimes I turn a little bit to you who are watching me now in Instagram. But that's not a problem. The most important is to pass the message I want to pass on to you. So as I said to you, the subject today is 15 years younger and double your strength in your 40s and beyond doing this exercise. Wow, what exercise I'm talking about here? You must be wondering what exercise I can do, to feel 10 years younger. Yeah. Uh, and I will have loads of benefits doing this exercise. I will explain to you in a moment. So we all know out there, guys, there are loads and loads of exercise. You can do it. You can do loads of exercise to double your strength. It's not just this one I will be talking about today, but it's one of the exercises you can use to double your strength. Yeah. And if you for sure, doing the exercise, you feel a lot younger. And here I say you feel 10 years younger. For example, I feel like 20 years younger. So maybe I'm 40, I'm 59 now. So feeling about 10 years younger. But the truth is, yeah, doing exercise, you can rejuvenate yourself or yourselves because you're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel stronger. Yeah. And that's the idea here, to make you understand the importance of this specific exercise I'll be talking about. Earlier this week, I did one of the lives, and I talk about another exercise to double your strength and to make you feel 10 years younger. If you just go to one of my free pages, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, the live is there, is now post there, and you can watch the live. And if you have any comments, just write in the box there and I'll come back to you. So as I said to you, there are different exercises you can strengthen yourself. You can double your strength, right? And the one I'm talking about, and the one I will be showing you, and I've got a special video for you, one of my clients, it's called pullover. Pullover is a great exercise to do it. It's a very good exercise, but I don't want you to mix this. Sometimes what happens is like people, they mix up this sort of exercise with another exercise. Okay, probably that exercise will be targeting some of the muscles. I'll be talking about this exercise, but it's important you don't mix up exercise because they all have different they target, let's put it this way, they target different exercise, right? So talking about this exercise pullover, do you have an idea what muscles you'll be targeting when doing this exercise? If you don't have an idea, I will show you. And as I said to you, I will show you one of my clients doing this exercise. It's a very great exercise to do it. So what muscles group you target doing this exercise? For example, pullover. You will target your chest, yeah, your upper fibers here. You're gonna do your anterior delts and your lats, yeah, your lats, muscles in the back, okay? It's a very good exercise to do it, and any of you can do it. Anyone can do it. It doesn't have a complicated technique to do it. As long as you watch the video I'll be showing today, you will understand, okay? So, as I said to you, anyone can do it. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60 or 70 or above, you can do this exercise as long as you don't have an injury that stops you from moving, right? If you have, for instance, if you have an injury in your shoulders and you performing this movement, um, I'd say to you, don't do it because you might do further damage to your joints, to your shoulders. But if you don't have any injuries and you are all clear to do the movement, just go for it, because there are loads of benefits you can get from this exercise. So again, what muscles this exercise targets? Again, your chest, yeah, upper here, your delts, and your lats. And another one I almost forgot to say, your triceps. So you see, so you bring together different muscles. It's a great exercise to double your strength, yeah? And again, to feel 10 years younger, like I do feel, right? So why I'd say, and then you could come to me and say, hey, trainer, why do you want me to do this exercise? Is it important? Obviously. Of course, you say it's important for you to do it because it's a great exercise to strengthen, again, your chest, your back, and your triceps. And another thing is you feel more confident when you're doing exercise, because people on the gym floor will watch you and say, hey, this man, this woman knows what they're doing. They have a good technique, because I'm telling you, people observe you when you exercise and they say, look at that. They know what they're doing. Okay. So it's important to, when you're doing the movement, doing the exercise, you have a good technique, because it helps you to perform better the movement. Okay. So again, this exercise, once you understand how to do the exercise, it can improve a lot your posture, because you'll be working muscles in the back. Okay. And probably after a while you're doing the exercise, you will feel, like when you walk outside, you can feel you walking straighter, your back is better, you're not walking like your shoulders won't be hunched over like that, walking like an old man. Don't look at me, I'm not an old man, I walk straight. Okay. Just joking a little bit here. That's good. So this is a great exercise to do it. And you guys, I want you to do this exercise. If you don't have this exercise in your training program, it's about time you had it. Okay. So it's important you understand the movement and do properly. Then you can come to me and say, how heavy should I do it? Don't think about the load at the moment. Think about and then understand how to perform this exercise. Okay. Because once you understand, you create a muscle memory. Okay. And then you can a little bit increase the weights. Yeah. Okay. Another question people ask me, how many reps? The idea here is you have to do, you cannot leave the gym smiling, if you understand, in brackets. You have to feel you've done a great training, great training workout. You have to feel your muscles like aching a bit, okay? Like when you do a set of an exercise, you have to feel, especially the last 2 reps, burning the muscle. You have to break the muscle fibers, okay? If you don't feel that, you never benefit as much as you'd like to. So when you do one like this movement pullover, you do as many reps as you, when you say, hey, I've done enough, I cannot do any longer, any more reps, because especially the last 2 reps, you have to feel your muscles burning, and then you stop and you rest. Good. I have had a client who a while ago started with me, and asked him to perform this exercise, and he was, of course, at the beginning, you struggle a little bit to get the right movement, and then he was feeling a little bit kind of lightheaded, because you have to lie down on the bench and perform the movement. And so I realized that he had a little bit sort of problem with blood pressure, but throughout the time exercising, believe it or not, his blood pressure got a lot better. His blood pressure got really good. And again, doing the exercises, you can stabilize your blood pressure, yeah, throughout the time. I have had like clients that have stopped taking pills, and that's because of doing weight training. Okay. Once again, if you just came into my life, you note that I'm turning my head right and left, because I've got here, I may look at my Instagram, my phone, and in front of me, I've got my desktop, because I'm talking to people who are in my Facebook page and my YouTube. That's why I'm like right and left. So another example I can give to you, performing exercise, not just this one I'm talking about, but exercise, weight training, because that's important. That's what you're talking about here. Is this lady came up to me, and she was surprised how stronger she got, because she was asked by her nephew to because the nephew wanted like to change houses and need someone, or asked her to help with the furniture, yeah. And she was surprised how stronger she was lifting the things, yeah, and helped the nephew to move the furniture. So that's due to doing training, doing the weight training, because sometimes you don't realize, you just realize how stronger you can get starting doing an activity. That's why I never stopped doing my training. I know how important that is. So that was the feedback from my client. You see how important, when you exercise, what exercise can do to you, can boost your mood. Yeah, you can feel happier. You can feel more confident on the gym floor. You're gonna have better technique. So everything comes together. Yeah, I'm sure, and you're gonna feel more energized, because it brings you more energy. Okay, and feel the whole body stronger. So basically, so this is what this exercise does. Yeah, pullover exercise. Once again, you targeting your chest, your triceps, your lats, yeah, your muscles in the back, yeah. And did I say triceps as well? Triceps, chest, and back. And that helps you to have a better posture. Good. So I'm gonna before I jump onto the exercise here, because as I said, I've got this client, and I'm gonna show her performing this movement. It's not myself this time doing the exercise. Usually I do all the exercise, but sometimes it's good to show someone different. It's not just me doing, someone like you doing one of the exercise. And just popped to my mind, how often can you do this exercise? Obviously, you cannot do every day back to back, because your muscles, you never grow. You never have time. You never give enough time for your muscles to recover. So If you want to do twice a week, you can, but never back to back, one day after another. So you can rest for like 2-3 days. I'd say better 3 days, and then you can perform this exercise, okay? Because this is an upper body exercise. Great. And again, this exercise should be in your training program because it's not important. Okay, even if you don't perform this exercise in the week you're meant to, for sure the week after you have to do this exercise. Okay, but it's one of the exercises you should do it. Just before I carry on, I need to drink some water. My throat gets a little bit dry. Okay. So what's next here? I'm gonna jump onto this exercise now. I will play this movement. The video is about like 45 seconds to 1 minute. It's one of my clients, and you just watch. You just watch this, and if you have any question, you can. I will explain about the exercise. But if you have any questions, you can just pop the question there, and I'll try my best to answer. Okay, let me just pop to the exercise. After that's been played, I will come back again and I will explain the movement a little bit better. Okay, I'll stop and explain, and you're gonna get a better idea of this movement. All right, so let's go for it. So here you go, my client. This is my client doing this movement, a pull-up movement. You can see it works just. I just forgot to say something. If you are actually before people just came onto the Instagram, you cannot see this exercise if you are watching me here on Instagram. Why? Because my software doesn't allow me to share this exercise with you guys. I'm so sorry. So what you have to do is you have to move, if you could please, you have to move to my YouTube page, Biffy at 50, or Facebook page, and there you can watch the exercise. Unfortunately, here you watch me now on Instagram, you cannot see it. So the software I'm using doesn't allow me to share on Instagram, I'm afraid so. So you have to move to my page, Facebook, or to my YouTube page where I'm talking right now here. Okay, so if you just go there, go to Biffy at 50 and just press the button, subscribe to it, because that will help me a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna play the video again. If you decide to stay with me on Instagram, afraid you cannot see the video, you can go to my one of two pages, Facebook or YouTube. Okay, so but you can hear. Okay, so let me just go back to. I'm just gonna go back to the exercise. Now we understand why you cannot see the video. Here I go. Here you go. This is my client doing this movement, a pull-up movement. You can see it works just there, the chest, and also here the lats, your back. Also does just there where you see my finger, the triceps. So it's a great movement, you, not just you, a woman or a man, but it's for both of you. Look at how beautiful that movement is. She's gonna do one more rep, and that's it. Okay, guys, I know you who are in the Instagram, you cannot see this exercise, I'm afraid. But again, if you wanna go to my page to my Facebook page or to my Instagram. There you can watch this movement. You can watch my client doing this movement. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna break down a little bit this exercise and explain the movement itself. So I'm gonna go back to the exercise again. Here you go. What happens here is you see the client holding the dumbbell. So for this exercise, you have to lie down on your back. You have to hold the dumbbell just above your chest. You can use a barbell as well, yeah. But I think, my opinion, I like doing with the dumbbell. Dumbbell works better for me, but nothing stops you from using a barbell. Okay, so you can see here, she's holding just above the chest, and then she goes over, okay, and down, okay, and brings back again. So what happens here is, this is my client doing this movement, a pull-up movement. You can see it works just there. So here I'm just showing the chest. I'm pointing my finger to the muscle when I was filming. The muscles you're working. In this case here, I'm just showing there she's working the chest. It's an important muscle, yeah. You want to develop this muscle. You want to get this muscle bigger, yeah. I'm not saying huge. I'm saying, when I say a little bit bigger, is like a little bit more creative, build more muscle mass, yeah. And you have more like defined lines, yeah, in your chest. It looks nice, having a great chest, especially when you put your t-shirt, or woman put a nice dress. It looks beautiful. Okay, so let's carry on. I'm gonna show. Another thing is, it helps your posture, because, okay, what happens when people, they have like bad posture is because they walk a little bit like that, with like hunched shoulders, yeah. The muscles in the back, they become lazy and they elongate, yeah, and they push your shoulders like this. So your muscles do like this. Instead of being engaged, they elongate. And what happens with the chest, the muscles in the chest, they shrink, yeah, because the muscles in the back are doing this and making your chest to shrink a bit, because you don't exercise, you don't do any training at all. That's what happens. Remember, you're getting older, you're not getting any younger. So so things in your body are changing, okay? So you're not like you were before when you're in your 20s, when you're 28, 25, 30. Once you've gone your 30s, 31, you're losing muscle mass. You're always losing. So you're getting older. Yeah, things are changing in your body. That's why you need to practice you have to do exercises. Yeah, especially I'd say more. You have to be active. Let's put it this way: you need to be more active. So that's what happens to you. You're losing muscle, yeah, muscle mass. So your chest is shrinking and compromise your posture, yeah. That's why you see people outside with bad posture, because probably if they exercise, they are not hitting the right muscles to strengthen those, to lift their chest and push the shoulders back. Okay, it's important to understand. I get all sorts of clients coming to me, and I see people in the gym with lots of problems. Yeah, so it's important to understand. You have to be active. You don't need to work out every day, but I'd say at least twice a week. Okay, so let me go back to the exercise here. Yes. And also here, the lats, your back. Another thing I'd like to talk about this movement, you will watch how how smooth she is with the movement. She's not doing a hurry, the movement and coming back in a hurry and coming back. She's like taking the time for the muscles to work. You cannot do exercise in a hurry. If you're in a hurry, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, because you're not giving time for your muscles to work or to do the full range of movement. Sometimes you see guys in the gym doing biceps like crazy, yeah, and lifting the elbows and forcing the lower back. So probably they're going to get some injuries. So it's important to understand the movement, the muscle memory of this movement, and do in a nice way, slow, and connect to the muscles you're doing. Yeah, when you connect, your brain sends electrical signals to command the movement. Think about that. Yeah. So every time I'm exercising, if I'm doing this movement, my brain is connected to my muscles. I'm not thinking about what's next. I'm thinking about the exercise. Okay. That's what I have to think. Let's carry on here. Also does just there where you see my finger, the triceps. So it's a great movement. You, not just you, a woman or a man, but it's for both of you. Look at how beautiful that movement is. So I was just saying here for you guys, you cannot watch, I'm afraid, on Instagram. So when you do this movement, you like just imagine myself, I'm in line on my back on the bench, and I'm holding like this dumbbell just above my chest, and you go over your head, yeah, and down, yeah, and you extend, yeah. So another thing is, I can see something there. Sorry. So when you do this movement here, using your triceps, that's why in the video you cannot see it because here in the Instagram, I'm pointing the muscle she's doing there. Okay, when performing this movement, it's a very good. I was gonna say, these the triceps are not that we call like it's got like primary muscle in fitness and secondary. That's a secondary muscle, yeah, you're doing. Okay, so your triceps are just helping the main muscle there, your back, to perform the movement. Okay, like when you do shoulders, your second muscle is your triceps, yeah, to help the main muscle here, the shoulders. Okay, the primary muscle here would be your shoulders, yeah, your traps. So coming back again to the video. Okay, she's still performing. She's gonna do one more rep, and that's it. So, okay, now I'm with people all together here. I'm not showing the exercise anymore. So, talk about this exercise again. So my client performed so well this exercise. She was doing, I think, 12 kg, if I'm not wrong. Now I can't remember now. So it's you don't need to do too heavy, as I said before. You can do this exercise. You can start with like a little weights, very little weights, just to memorize the movement, and then you can apply a little bit more. You can get a little bit heavier. But the idea is, some people, they come to the gyms and they say the heavier the better. It's not. That's not true. It's not the heavier the better. Is how technical you are when exercising. Understand the muscles you targeting when you're doing a movement, because sometimes you're doing your bench press, you're not thinking about your chest, you think about something else. So it's important you focus on the movement. Yeah, you keep like all the time focused on the movement. So again, it's not the heavier the better. It's how good you understand the movement, how good you can perform this movement. Okay, as I said before, earlier on this week, I think I did say early in this live, I did a live about deadlifts. It's another very good exercise you can perform to double your strength. Like this exercise, you can double your strength. Okay, you double your strength, and if you're 10 years younger, why not? Okay, everyone wants to feel younger. If they say they don't want to feel younger, they are lying, of course. So do exercise. 100% sure you feel younger, and you can feel 10 years younger, because that's how I feel. I feel more than 10 years younger. And some friends of mine here on Instagram can testify that. So, and well, but that's how I feel. I feel a lot younger than I am. And this client of mine, she was doing, she's 48 years old. And if you look at her shape, she's got good shape, good lines, because she's been in training for a long time. Okay, so you 100% sure you can more than double your strength in 12 weeks. In 3 months you can double, and you can get great benefits. So that's why I come here once or twice a week, to make you understand the importance of exercise. You guys, if you are in the 40s, I'm talking to you in the 40s, and here 50s and 60s, I'm close to 60, you have to exercise. Don't tell me you don't have time. I don't buy into that. I don't accept that. If you say to me, I don't have time, I just don't believe in you. Because if I say to you, do you have time to go down to a pub with your mates and have a pint? You say, yes, I have. Oh, but this is my leisure. Yes. But what about your health? Don't you think about your health? What about if something happens to you? Yeah. It can happen to anyone. And then what's going to cost you more money than a pint? Just remember that. How much is a pint? 6, 7 quid, something like that. And how much are you to pay for the meds, for your medicine? Ooh, a lot of money. And you never know what could have happened to you, because you've been not lazy, but you just say to me, I don't have time to exercise. I don't buy into that. I don't accept. When people come to me to talk to me and they say, I don't have time, I don't believe it. You always can make some time to exercise. Okay, I've got a busy schedule, and I know guys here, they are on my life now. I know the ones, and they are busy. They are busy. They do long hours, and they exercise. They have like busy schedule every day, but they wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, and they go, and 6 o'clock or half six they are in the gym exercise. So, and you can do it. You can do it. I can do it. I do myself. Okay, I work out every day. Do I need to work out every day? Not really, but 4 times for me it's okay, because I've always been active in life. I've always been exercising. So when I'm training my clients, I'm moving about. I'm lifting weights, giving to them, passing the weights on to them. So this is like I'm doing something. But of course, it's not as when you exercise your muscles. Okay, it's not the same. But it's important exercise. So think about, again, what's my idea here? It's just to make you understand the importance of doing an activity. Because when you go to your doctor and they say, listen, your medical results are not very good, and then you say, Jesus, I should have followed back 3 weeks ago, or a month or a year, when that trainer told me, exercise a bit, you can make some time and exercise. So this is the importance of doing an activity. Anyone can do it. Everyone is busy nowadays. I'm busy. My guys here, I can see my guys online and watching my life. They are busy guys like I am, and they all exercise. Possibly most of them exercise, and they know how important, because when you exercise, you feel more energized for your day. Yeah, you feel stronger. Yeah, and it helps you anyway. Basically, that's what I'd like to say this evening. The idea was to show this pullover movement, one of my clients doing. And again, I have had clients reporting to me how stronger they feel, how much they have doubled their strength, and feeling like 10 years younger, because I asked them. Yeah, that's how they feel, because that's what exercise make to you. So if you have any comments, if you'd like to write down anything in the comment, there's a box there. Or if you don't feel like doing right now, you can do it later. You can rewatch the live. You guys on Instagram didn't watch the movement, you can go to my Biff at 50 and or my YouTube page, subscribe to it, don't forget it. Yeah, use your finger, press it, and drop us off a like. That helps me a lot. And basically that's it. I wish you a great Sunday evening. Enjoy yourself, relax a bit, and tomorrow is another day, tomorrow is another week, and let's go for it. Take care, guys, and God bless you. Bye.